If you're watching this, you're probably thinking about moving to Spain, but then you realize something. You have kids, which means school got a little complicated. Look, you're an American parent. You know what works at home, and of course you're worried. What if my kids are going to fall behind? What if Spanish education is worse? Well, here's what I'm going to show you. Your kids will not fall behind. They're actually going to get ahead. I'm Brian Stevendale, and this is Schools and Education Made Simple. It's part of my Spain Made Simple series, and my job is to make sure education doesn't cost you your Spanish dream. Look, Spanish education isn't complicated. Here's what might actually shock you. It's better than American education. Here's what Americans don't know. Spain's education system ranks higher than American education in international assessments. On the PISA test, the global standard for measuring education quality, Spain ranks top 15 globally. The USA, 37th. So your kids are moving to a better education system, not worse, better. And here's where parents worry, language. My kids don't speak Spanish. How are they going to keep up? Well, Spanish schools are built for multilingual students. So if your child doesn't speak Spanish, they go to intensive Spanish classes. Within 6 to 12 months, they're fluent and they're in regular classes. And here's another bonus. They're now bilingual. That's a skill worth tens of thousands of dollars in education costs back home. And your kids get it for free. So you look, you've got two main paths. Let's do Spanish public schools. Completely free, your child gets world-class education, zero cost. They're in Spanish full-time learning Spanish, becoming bilingual naturally. This is the most cost-effective and culturally immersive option. Many choose international schools, pay between $8,000 and $15,000 per year. Your child learns in English, but they're in Spain. Most teachers are international. Most classmates are from different countries. They get bilingual education in a multicultural environment. But when you compare that to American private schools, $20,000 to $40,000 per year, you're getting better education in a better place for far less money. And here's what gets even more interesting. Spanish public education is free throughout secondary school. And university, you're looking at $1,500 to $4,000 per year, where American universities, $10,000 to $55,000 per year. So the total cost per child in Spain from 6 to 22, you're looking at $10,000 to $25,000. In America, $150,000 plus. The difference is life-changing. Plus, EU degrees are recognized throughout Europe. Your child graduates with options across the entire continent. But here's what matters more than cost. Your kids just aren't learning about culture. They're living it. They're speaking Spanish daily, making friends from 20 different countries, eating Mediterranean food, playing football with Spanish kids, learning history by living it. This develops cultural intelligence, independence that no classroom can teach. Your kids become more adaptable, more resourceful, more confident, earlier than American peers. And they're getting all this with their education is better ranked and cheaper. So where do you start? We've built a tool called the Education in Schools Planner. It's free, takes 3 minutes, and shows which school is right for your child and your situation. Spanish public, international, what's available in the neighborhoods you're considering. So what are the real costs? What's the language transition process? And how long before they're fluent? You also need to think about paperwork. Because if you plan this right, choosing the right school, preparing your child, understanding the system, your child's education in Spain will be better and cheaper than America. Have a look at the Education in Schools Planner. It's free, no pressure, and if you want to go deeper, book a consultation with our education specialist. They've helped dozens of American families navigate Spanish schools. Moving to Spain should be about the life you're building, the adventures, the freedom, that family time. Not worrying about your kids' education will suffer, because it won't. It'll thrive. Check the link below for your Education School Planner. And welcome to Spain Made Simple with Sampins. Let's make it happen.